What's up, everybody? It is the 19th. It's the 19th. Um, I've been traveling the past week and I'm about to get on the road again. So I wanted to get this out. Um, I think this week I'm just gonna do the energy tap-ins for all signs. I might do Pisces, Sag, Libra, um, mid-month for midweek, maybe, not a promise. But the all week tap ins I'm about to do right now. Probably not going to do an Astro one. That one's not getting enough traction for me, and that's a lot of work. The ROI right now, due to my traveling issue, it's not an issue. It's a blessing, but it does take a lot out of me. So I'll do the energy tap-ins for everyone and possibly, maybe the all signs. I mean, not the all signs, Libra, Sagittarius, Pisces, maybe Aquarius, mid-month reads. All right, all right. So we're gonna go in and just like the last all tap-ins, all sign tap-ins, quick and dirty, just yeah, that was real nice, wasn't it? We're just going to hit, I don't even know if hold on, is my mic on? Hold on. Yeah, okay. It's been that type of few days. Mercury retrograding has shown up and shown out for me, especially in traveling concerns. So let's not waste any further time and hit it. You will be seeing some cool stuff uh, coming out soon with my gothic, whimsical type of energy. So keep your eyes open for that. And like I said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this, starting with Aries. Let me get the deck I'm going to use. And let's hit it. All right, this is for Aries. What should Aries be prepared for this week? What should Aries be prepared for this week? What should our Aries watchers be prepared for this week? This is Aries Sun rising. This is especially, but any other placement you have an Aries placement. Two more cards, please. Two more cards, please. What should Aries be? One more card, please. Be prepared for this week. Thank you. So we have, we got two right here. We have Three of Pentacles. We have Queen of Wands, which is your energy, your card, the Emperor, and the Eight of Swords. So right off the bat, I'm hearing work. This is going to be work related. Some of you all are dealing with or having to deal with a boss that is not they don't appear to be somebody who you feel has your best interest at heart. But what I'm being told is this person sees value in you, this person sees potential in you, but they might not think you are doing all you need to do to live up to that potential. So that's why they come across as kind of hard nosed, for lack of a better word. Kind of like this picture, Titan in the water, just really stern. If you're familiar with Alice in Wonderland, oh yeah, of course I'm gonna mess up and say Alice in Wonderland. If you're familiar with the Little Mermaid, Disney's version, how the father is really stern, and then after they have to be stern, he second guesses his actions. This really feels like this person does recognize that they're putting a lot on you, but they think it's because you're not living up to your, or you're not performing up to who you are, or what your potential is. So I do feel this might be coming around or poking back around this week. So just have a heads up that I do feel the conversation could be helpful in this sense. Let me see if I can get some advice for this group. Can I have some advice for this group who might have to deal with a work situation that resurfaces? Again, it feels like this person is making you feel like you're not doing enough, and it's really because they feel you're not performing up to your potential. Like they see a lot in you and they feel you're not performing up to your potential. So for the advice cards, we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Sun, and we have the Two of Wands. What I'm picking up for the advice cards is to go into the conversation in a open-minded and positive. Some of you are either having a mid-year annual mid-year appraisal coming up, a one-on-one coming up, something that is a standard procedure for the position and you're stressed about it. I'm hearing being open-minded and flexible and asking the individual, what is it that you see in me that I'm not fulfilling? And to say, ask that question, you do have to be open and flexible, um, or just make sure when this person is saying things that you repeat it back, so there's clarity on what is being asked, and that everything is documented. I don't feel it going the wrong way. I just feel that there is some anxiousness around this for whomever this is for, to know that this person really doesn't have ill will towards you. They think they're pushing you because they want the best out of you. That's what I heard. All right, let's jump into Taurus. Jump into Taurus. What's going on with our Taurus individuals? What's going on with our Taurus individuals? Two more shuffles. What's going on with our Taurus individuals? And one more shuffle. What's going on with our Taurus individuals? Three cards, please. Three cards, please. One, two, three. Oh, I got more than three. Actually, I didn't want this one to be an explainer card, so I will use it as an explainer card. All right, Taurus, we have Strength, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands, and Five of Pentacles. This week might be a week that's going to have you reassessing something in the past that you felt did not go your way, did not end right, did not um turn out the way you had hoped. It feels like that is coming up for reassessment, for lack of a better word, and it's going to spark spark something in you that's going to cause you to move in a different direction. Okay. Again, this is an energy tap in, so not to go too much deeper into this, just heads up that something that you either have felt you dealt with and it was over, or something that went a certain way in the past is coming back around for reassessment, and you make a different decision this time and it goes, I'm hearing, according to plan. Okay. A different decision is made from something that resurfaces back up, and this time it goes according to plan, is what I'm hearing. All right. So don't be fearful in hearing, oh crap, something's coming up that didn't go my way the last time. I'm hearing it's coming up so it could be readdressed and then put on the right track. So this would be something that was kind of sitting. This would be something that really didn't have a final end to it. This would be something that it's like, you know what? I don't understand this. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't like the way this is going. I'm gonna push this to a side for another time and look at it at another date. Well, the other date is this week. So just heads up around that. All right. Now we're gonna go to Gemini. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. Whew. What's going on with Gemini this week? For the Geminis who are watching, what's going on with Gemini this week? For the Geminis who are watching, what's going on with Gemini? Two more cards, please. One more card. Ooh. All right, we have the Ten of Wands, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Hermit. This week, this week is going to be about emotion, but internally. So, and and it really feels like for the group I'm reading for, dealing with emotions is hard work for you. It's not like something that you wake up and you're like, you know what, I want an emotional day today. I want to feel all the things. It doesn't feel like the people I'm rooting for is that person because feeling all the things is exhausting, is what I'm hearing. But this is a week that's going to cause you to do that. And it's going to be for a variety of reasons. Some of you are going to have to make a decision on a partnership, a friendship, a job. Some of you are going to have to reassess your friend group. And some of you are just going to have to ask yourself, is this what I want in my life? Is what I'm doing or moving towards the same thing I want even though I made that decision years ago. So whatever this is for you, it's going to cause you to do some internal work. And I'm hearing the suggestion or the offer of advice is to follow your joy. So whatever the decision that you have to make, that's causing you to go inward this week, the advice is to follow your joy. So whatever it is that brings your heart, your soul, your spirit, joy and peace, that's the direction to move towards. And hopefully that helps out for you, Gemini. All right, next energy tap in is going to be for Cancer. So let's see what's going on with our Cancers this week. And again, happy birthday, especially if this is your birthday week. Happy birthday. Ooh, more time. All right, let's see what's going on with our Cancers this week. What's going on with Cancers this week? One, two, one more, please. Wow, three. So we have Ten of Cups, we have Judgment, and we have Wheel of Fortune. Um, Family is important this week. Something around family, either time spent with family, planning things with family. Something is resurfacing around family this week, and it's the tide is turning, is what I'm hearing. Hold on one second, y'all. Hopefully, you didn't hear that. Season for wheezing, right? Allergy season. Um, Yes, family is going to be the point of attention for this week. So again, you might be celebrating your birthday with family, family might be celebrating you. But I also see that something resurfacing around something in the family is going to come up. The tide is turning. This feels like something that was stagnant or something that wasn't moving, something that the family was sitting on. And this could be something as simple as where are we going for, I don't know, if you guys are planning a family trip or a family reunion event. It could be something as simple as that. It could be something more than that. Again, this is an energy tap, and so these are like quick me kind of dialing into your space to see what to look forward to or to have a heads up on. And for cancers, it's family. It's something resurfacing in the family to have a discussion. And again, tides are turning. So whatever that has been stagnant is going to start taking movement and momentum. And I'm hearing you need to ride that wave. All right, Cancer. Now we're gonna jump into Leo. No? Yes, Leos. What is going on for Leos this week? Two more shuffles, two more shuffles. What's going on for Leo this week? One more time, one more time. What's going on for Leos this week? Ooh, one, two, one more, please. All right, Leo. So it has been with Mercury retrograde in this month. A lot of inner work has been done. A lot of kind of staying to yourself, observing things. As we move and prep up for your birthday time frame, we have the Eight of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Hermit. For this week, Leo, it feels like you're focusing on money, finances, making sure everything that you need. Um, is where it needs to be. Some of you might be getting communication from either it feels like a grounded male energy. So this could be a father figure, grandfather, older uncle, cousin, somebody who is grounded, um, and stable. It feels like some energies coming in around that person that's going to cause you to kind of retreat and do some soul searching, some thinking. So again, it does feel like either a message comes in, a conversation occurs with this individual. Again, this feels very a grounded energy. It could be an earth sign, but I'm not going to attach that energy specifically to earth signs. It just feels like this person is grounded in their decision making. In some type of conversation that is had, it makes you kind of reconsider things, do some inner work. I hear that this is a good thing, even though some of you might be like, oh, I don't want to do any more inner work. I've done enough inner work. It doesn't feel like it's work. It feels like, oh, I never considered something this way. Oh, I never thought about moving in this way or doing something this way. So it has you kind of reconsidering, like even in this, in the card with the hell is it? A mermaid holding the lantern looking. It's like, oh, this area was really dark. The light's being shed there now, right? I'm looking at the light here. I'm looking at the Eight of Wands with all the light. Something that has been kind of sitting in the dark spaces of you internally will be lit up this week. And it feels like it happens because of communication, conversation, interaction with the a male energy that's grounded, that kind of gives you, and it doesn't even look like this person purpose was to do this for you. It feels like just in regular conversation, it sparks something, right? It sparks something that causes you to look at something in a different way. And I'm hearing that that's a good thing. All right, Leo, have a great week. All right, next we have a Virgo, right? Yeah. Yes. Next we have Virgo. Let's see what's going on for Virgos. Two more shuffles. Whew. One more shuffle. All right. What's going on for Virgos this week? Let's go. Somebody's coming. That's all I just heard. Let's go for Virgos this week. Somebody, something, opportunity, but let's keep going. I'm hearing message as I'm shuffling one, two more cards, please. Two more cards, please. Two more cards, please. Ooh, one more card, please. Thank you. So we have Queen of Wands, we have the Emperor, and we have the King of. Oh, okay. So we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Emperor, we have the King of Wands. So we have a match here. And then a Page of Wands is is showing up. This is going to be an active week for you, Virgo. It feels like either you are putting energy into a plan that you had, you are moving towards a collaboration with somebody, you are being asked to move, you are being asked for movement. Some of you might, this is going to be very specific. It feels like some of you might be going to premarital counseling, and to know that this is a good thing. Some of you might not have wanted to do that. I'm hearing this is a good thing to do it. So that very specific there. But this is a week of movement for you. So things that you have been thinking about, that have been sitting on the back burner, that you've been considering doing, it feels like you're putting action to it this week. And it feels like A, it could be profitable. B, it's a positive thing, and it's going to be that foundation you need to move forward. And again, back to that premarital counseling, that's the foundation you need to move forward. So Virgos will be busy this week. You will have a busy week, Virgo. So make good use of that energy. Oof, all right. Now we're going to go to Libra. Ooh. Let's see what's going on for Libras. Three cards, please. What's going on for Libra? Three cards, please. What's going on for Libra? Okay, they want me to keep them all, so let's go. All right, so let's see what we got for Libra. Interesting cards. So we have the Ace of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the Two of Pentacles. And then we had two jumpers that came out, and they are the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So first thing I'll say is there's something that you have been sitting on or going back and forth with that there needs to be movement. I'm not saying there's going to be movement though. So this feels like more of an advice or advisory. There's something, and it's if it looks attached to emotions, right? I don't feel this is work related. I see a lot of pentacles here, but I don't feel like it's work related. This feels like it's emotion, and it's something that you've been going back and forth with. It's gonna come up for discussion this week, so you're gonna know what it is, and it's something that you have been watching and looking at all the work you've put into it, and it doesn't feel like you are upset about the work that you've put into it, but you're noting the work that was put into it. So whatever this is for you is coming back up. I'll say that. I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm not gonna say anything because this is gonna be different for a lot of different people. So whatever this is, whatever this is, it's something that you feel you have put a lot of work into. You have invested a lot of your time and energy into. It's something that you've been going back and forth on, back and forth on. It's coming back up for discussion this week. So just heads up on that. Again, you're one of the ones I might do a mid-month read for. So more information might be there if I end up doing that. But right now, for this quick energy tap in, something might be coming back up to the surface this week, either to discuss, to resolve, or to address something that has been you've been going back and forth on, something that you have put a lot of time, effort, or energy into it. And it feels like it's attached to an emotional aspect, right? So just heads up with that. Libra. Who's after Libra? All right, now we're gonna jump to Scorpios. Scorpio. Three cards, please. What's going on for Scorpio this week? What's going on for Scorpio this week? What's going on for Scorpio this week? Whoa. More card, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Well, two more cards, but so we have the Six of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Three of Pentacles. Sorry. And then the jumper was the Three of Cups. Okay, Scorpio, something that you walked off from, and I'm hearing specifically you walked off from it, right? Um, and it feels like it's something that you thought could be fixed or repaired, and you realized it couldn't be fixed or repaired. Um, Heads up, whatever it is that you walked off away from feels like it's trying to surface back around, but under different, under a different frame of thought here. It's as I keep being drawn to this guy laying on the ground. Somebody could have been dealing with somebody who had an alcohol issue, a drug issue. Um, Again, the very, very individualized information there, but I could be helpful for somebody maybe for confirmation. But it feels like something that you tried your best to make work, still didn't work, and you walked away from it. It feels like it's trying to resurface back up under false pretenses, I guess is the best way. Like somebody saying, okay, well, that didn't work out, but maybe we can be friends. Or maybe that part didn't work out. Maybe we can just work on projects together because we do get along so well. So it feels like something that you wanted to fix. You put time, effort, and energy into it. It did not work. So you had to walk away from it. Feels like it's surfacing back up, either the topic or the person. So heads up with that, Scorpio. All right, next is Sagittarius. So let's see what's going on for Sag. Again, this is one of the signs that might get a mid-month read um based on how I'm feeling. So let's see what's up for Sagittarius. And if your mini tap in is interesting and I just want to be nosy, but I'm joking, sort of. All right, what's going on for Sag? Going on for Sagittarius. One, two. Oh, that's fast. One more card, please. One more card, please. Thank you. So Sagittarius, we have a page of wands, we have the Hermit, and we have the Six of Cups. No, this is not the Hermit. Wow, it's the Hierophant. Um, so that tells me that just for some additional confirmation, you might have been kind of in a hermit space recently where you've been doing some internal work, thinking about how you think about things, how you see the world. Um, and now somebody's coming. This feels like energy coming into you. This page of wands feels like energy coming into you, and it's motion energy. It's movement energy. It's somebody asking you to do something, either do something with them. It's movement energy. And with the Six of Cups here, there is a connection to whatever this is. So if it's somebody saying, "Hey, come do work on this with me. Hey, let's go do this. Hey, let's go climb a mountain." I know, random, might work for somebody. Some of y'all might hike. But it definitely feels like somebody is bringing energy to you. And with the Hierophant, you're looking at this now, even though it feels a younger foundation, newer foundation, energy, you're looking at it through the lens of your experiences. And there's a connection here. So I'm hoping I'm not giving doom and gloom because with the Six of Cups here, it's telling me that you're connected to whatever this energy is, whatever this person is, whatever they're trying to offer, but you're looking at it through a grown-up's eyes. I guess that's the best way to say it, right? It's kind of like, hey, do you want to build a snowman? And you're looking at the best way to build the snowman, but not like a child, like as a grown adult based on your experiences. But it still brings you connection to your inner child, whatever this is. And I felt that was so cryptic, but it will make sense for whomever this is meant for. So this week, when somebody asks if you want to go out, hang out, do something, the answer should be yes. All right, now we're up with the Capricorns. Let's see what's going on with the goats. One more times. What's going on with Capricorn? What's going on with the Capricorn? Ooh, one more piece. Okay. All right, so we have the Ten of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. Do we want all of those? No. Sorry, it was like five cards, y'all. I had to reshuffle. That was too much of an energy clump. Thank you. Somebody might become single this week. Um, so I have the Ten of Swords here, the Eight of Cups here, and the Nine of Pentacles here. Um, mm, somebody might become single this week. I don't know how to say it. It feels like realizing something has been over for a very long time. So for whomever this is, you'll know what I'm talking about. Something has been over for a very long time. It feels like somebody going through the motion, like they're a ghost of the person. But the actual relationship, whatever type it was, has been dead for a long time. And it feels like this week someone realizes this and says, you know what? I think I need to be solo dolo. I think I need to be focused on me, is what I'm hearing. I've spent so much time focused on you. And if you're dealing with a Scorpio, because I'm feeling some really parallel energy, or have Scorpio in your chart, you might want to tap back over to their tap in. But it feels like very similar energies, just the other side of this. It feels like somebody's realizing, you know what? I've tried to get this where it needs to be, and I can't do this anymore. This relationship has been dead. And the person's coming out nine of pentacles, right? They're walking away into the ocean and coming back out on the other side of nine of pentacles. And even though this card is kind of murky looking, a nine of pentacles is a great card. So I mean, for me as a reader, because it's like the minor arcana for the Empress. So you're solo, but you're crushing it. You have everything you need. There's not going to be, and if there's a fear of some of you, like I'm not worried about being single. It was what was holding you back is you were trying to take care of somebody else, but you can't fix somebody. For one, you can't fix anybody. But number two, you can't help somebody and hope there's going to be positive change if they're not willing to do what needs to be done for that change. So it feels like somebody's getting that light bulb moment and they're choosing to move on forward, focusing on themselves this week. And if that hasn't happened yet, at least the thought process is already in motion. Um, and finally putting it to rest is what I'm hearing. So whatever this is, you're putting it to rest this week. All right. Let's see what's going on for Aquarius. So we have the Empress, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Oh, Aquarius. Aquarius. Give me a let me this is some interesting energy here. Okay, thank you. It took me a moment because I was like, what am I picking up? So in this pull, this tap in, and again, you all might get a midweek. It depends on how I'm feeling, but a mid-month read that might go deeper into this. But it feels like you are the empress, right? The spotlight's on you. I'm looking at the star, the spotlight's on you. People are, oh, for lack of a better word, I don't know what other word to use, mesmerized by you, kind of like not in a confused way, but more like in an awe way, like, whoa, this person can do this, this person can do this, this person does this, this person does this. And the people looking at you, right, with the star over your head and kind of glowing, um, they're just looking at all the fun, great things you do and being mesmerized by it. But that seems to put you in a place of burdensome. It seems to be burdensome for you. Heavy load, uh, carrying a heavy load. You got a lot going on, and it's because a lot of people see a lot of different things when they look at you. They see a lot of different things, right? Which makes them want you to do a lot of different things, but it's a lot of burden for you. So what I would say to you, Aquarius, is establish your boundaries this week. Don't take this as a negative thing, right? But no is a sentence. Establish your boundaries. Bask in the light, absolutely. You know, it's always great to get your roses, but it also can put attention on you to do a lot of other things. So know what your boundaries are and kind of stick in those boundaries because it might be a busy week for you if you don't. And busy not in the greatest of ways. So know your boundaries, stick to your boundaries. You're going to win regardless. I do feel you shining, you're winning regardless, right? Your card's the star card. Like you're a star this week, but know your boundaries. All right. All right. Let's jump into Pisces. Let's see what's going on for Pisces. All right. All right. All right. All right. So we got the Seven of Cups, we have the Fool, and we have the Ten of Pentacles. Something this week is anew. Springs anew. Something that has been confusing for you, something that has had you kind of discombobulated, for lack of a better word, gets structured. Gets strong foundation underneath it. Why is that, you might ask? I don't know. I don't know. This is just a quick energy tap, and I probably will go ahead and do a Pisces mid-month read right after this, so I can have that posted when I post this. Uh, because this feels like there's a lot more to this story. Something. hmm. Okay, thank you. Some of you are walking away from confusion to foundation. And ooh, look at me, I got bars. And even in the car, you can see her. She's walking away from the confusion and she walks right into foundation. She walks right into structure. Walks right into something that she can build on versus floating around and kind of like, where do I go? Where do I go? She chooses to get out the water and gets on land. So there's a choice that's going to be made this week that is going to lay the foundation and not in a minor way, but in a major way. What that is, I don't know. I don't know. It might come up in the mid-month read, but this week you're going to be making some decisions, and some of those decisions are going to put you on the path for growth and foundation and takes you off the path of confusion and uncertainty. That's what I heard. So those are all the energy tap-ins for the week of the 20th. Hopefully, some of these were helpful. And yeah, if you stick around, if you're a Pisces, have any Pisces placements, I'm going to jump into that read now. So I will see you over there. Everybody else, you take care. Stay curious.